Hey guys, it's Lizzie and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A video. So about a week ago I asked you guys to ask me any questions that you want. I would have preferred to ask you guys on Instagram, but not a lot of you are following me on Instagram, which is why I just told you guys to comment below a quick video that I put up. So I'm going to hopefully get through all the questions. There are quite a few, but thank you for those who asked me the questions. And if you'd like to be featured in my next Q&A, I might do that maybe in the next month or two, but we can just see where that goes. Okay, the first question is from Assy Dixie, and she asked, how old are you and what do you study? So I'm 20 years old. My birthday's in January, so I don't turn 21 until next year, and I study psychology, so it's a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology. Matilda Bow asked, hey, just wondering how old are you and what do you do besides YouTube and what are your ambitions? So I've already answered how old I am, and besides YouTube, like I said, I'm in uni. And what are my ambitions? My ambitions are, when people ask me this, I don't even know what to say, but my ambition is I really want to work for myself. I feel like I don't really want to work under anyone. I want to be my own business person, which is it doesn't really make sense because I'm doing psychology, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, my ambition is to work for myself, be happy, be healthy, and be successful, and hopefully, do whatever that makes me happy in life, I guess. Taiwan Brown, who always comments on my channel, so thank you so much, because I always see your comments, and she asked, do you find it hard to date with being busy with school / work and YouTube? When you travel, what's your favorite eyeshadow palette and favorite foundation to take? Ooh. Okay, so right now I'm a very single Pringle. Actually, in my last Q&A I was also single, but I'm kind of an organic person. That sounds weird, but I don't force things. If something happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it doesn't, and I'm not bothered either way. And I feel like you make time for things that are important to you, so it doesn't matter how busy your schedule is or how many things you've got going on or people that you've got to make time for in life, that you make time for things that you want to do. So if you want to do something, you'll find the time to do it. And when I travel, what's my favorite eyeshadow palette? Let me get it right here. So I always take the Meet Matte Nude palette. I love this palette, so I can show you guys real quick. So this is how it looks. It has 9 matte shades, of course, and as you can see, I've hit pan on Matte Garcia because that is my favorite shade. But wherever I go, I always take that palette because I feel like I can just do an eye look with just matte shades. So that is my favorite palette, and I do want to get my hands on the newer version of this as well. So yeah, Fetty asked, what is it like staying in the UK? I mean, I feel like it's like anything. I mean, I've lived here my whole life, so I don't really know anything different. I am kind of over it, I'm not gonna lie. When people say, oh my gosh, you live in London, yay, I'm just like, but I feel like that's just if you've lived in your country your whole life, then there's nothing spectacular about it. There's nothing amazing. It's just, it is what it is, I guess. So Pretty Truths, hi. She asked, are you a Christian? If yes, what's your favorite scripture verse and best testimony that you'd love to share so far? If no, why? And would you say you've had a bad experience that turned you off? So that is a really good question. So when it comes to religion and believing in God and stuff like that, I particularly don't like to talk about it, just because, not that I'm embarrassed or anything like that, just because nowadays people are using religion to do their own thing that doesn't really stand for religion, and things that are negative and things that are imposing pain and conflict and stuff like that. I don't want to get too political on this, but yeah, so I feel like people are using it for their own agenda. So I feel like religion these days has a bad connotation to it, but I do believe in God, and I don't talk about it, and I don't, you know, shove it down people's throats, because I feel like for me it's kind of personal, and it's, you know, I don't go preaching about it and stuff like that. I just feel like it's more of a personal thing. And I feel like there's so many people out there that claim to be a Christian, that claim to be a Muslim, that claim to be a Buddhist, that claim to be all these different things, but then their actions don't reflect that. And I find that a lot of religious people, not all, but a lot of people that are religious and believe in God, are just extremely judgmental, and they feel like they're so quick to judge someone else. And I don't get that, because I mean, you're a sinner too. Just because you feel that your sin is not, I guess, as big, or what I did wasn't that bad, it justifies it. I feel like a sin's a sin, whether big or small. So I feel like people can just be so judgmental, and I don't like that at all. So where was I going? I feel like I've gone on a tangent. What was I talking about? Yeah, so I do believe in God, and favorite scripture verse. Oh, you put me on the spot. Top of my head, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And actually, what's her name? Shameless Maya did a video on like, I can't remember what the title of the video is, but it's something about God. Yeah, and I'll leave that video down below, because I really like the way she had like a tasteful way of doing it. And there's also this person on Instagram that most people probably follow, and her name's called Dana Chanel. And I love the way she goes about doing things. Like, she doesn't go on like she's, you know, the most perfect Christian or anything like that. I feel like she does it in a tasteful way, where it's not like she's shoving things down your throat like I find that some people do. But yeah, so Rochelle Franklin asked, how did you get into makeup? What are some do's for first time? Ugh, I actually can't speak. Okay, so Rochelle Franklin asked, how did you get into makeup, and what are your some don'ts for first time makeup users to stay away from? Thanks. So thank you for your question. And I feel like I didn't start getting into makeup really late, just because I was never really into makeup. Like in secondary school, or high school as it's called, we weren't allowed to wear makeup, and if you did wear makeup you would get isolation, so you wasn't really allowed to wear any makeup. And plus it was an all girls school, so there was no one you were impressing. So I feel like I didn't bother, I didn't really get into it. And there's so many girls on YouTube that are like so young, and I just was never into it, just because we weren't allowed to wear it. Although I did watch makeup videos, I just didn't wear it myself. But I would say when I started getting into it, I don't know, like maybe 17, I guess. Yeah, probably around 17, so really late. But again, like I said, going to a school that you weren't allowed to wear makeup, there was kind of no reason for me to really even be interested in it. And what are your don'ts for first time makeup users? What are your don'ts? I don't know. Lipstick. When it comes to nude lipsticks, make sure you pick a lipstick that is actually a nude on you, and not a beige, and it doesn't look like you've had like a donut, because I've seen that. So yeah, choose a nude, because I know it's easy for people to go for nudes just because it's a safer option, but go for the right nude that works for your skin tone. And also blush. Oh my god. I've seen people with some bright blush. I've seen some people with some very bright blushes. So I feel like you can go for a bright blush, but you have to go light with it. You have to go light-handed with it. Don't just like pack it on, because I've seen people with tons and tons of blush on, and I'm just like, why? Okay, so Flower Child asks how to be confident and have high self-esteem. So I don't know, I feel like I'm still working on that myself. I wouldn't say I'm out of focus. There we go. Okay, so I would say that I'm not completely confident myself. one of my recent videos, which was titled "Are Your Lips Too Big?" I got a lot of comments on that, and I just want to make it clear that I don't think big lips are ugly. I just don't like mine. I feel like I don't like the shape of mine, but I don't find big lips ugly, because people were confusing, or maybe I just wasn't clear about it. But yes, I wasn't saying big lips are ugly, and I wasn't trying to promote self-hate and kind of perpetuate this idea that, you know, this what standards of beauty is. That's not where I was going, and people kind of got confused, so I had to kind of like make myself clear in like the comment section. But yeah, how to be confident, I would say, and have high self-esteem. Don't worry about what other people think. People are always going to hate you. Well, not hate, but some people like you, some people don't. That's life. I think when you worry about yourself and not worry about what other people think and other people's opinions on you, then your self-esteem will, you know, slowly grow into itself, and you can become more confident in yourself. And if you know that you're not harming anyone, that you're not inflicting any pain, and that you're not being like this villain, then there's no reason to not be confident. And I feel like sometimes people confuse confidence with like being vain and arrogant and like self-absorbed, and that's not the case. Like, it's okay to love yourself, you know, not in like a self-absorbed way, but I mean, it's okay to say like, yeah, I'm cute and stuff like that. But I would say I'm not 100% there myself. Like, sometimes I'm just there like, why? Like, I just, especially with now on Instagram, which is such a big social media platform, and you just see all these beautiful girls and guys, not gonna lie, all these beautiful humans, and you're just sitting there contemplating your life, like, why can't I be this gorgeous? But yeah, just don't look too into things. And you know, I know that the people behind those Instagram pages are human beings as well, and they probably have insecurities and stuff like that. So I would say focus on you, focus on doing you, and you'll be on your road to confidence. Ashley asks, do you have any brothers and sisters? And I love you lots. Thank you, Ashley. And yes, I have 2 sisters and 1 brother, and I'm the baby. Jasmine Posh asks, do you prefer matte or liquid lipsticks? If matte, what's your favourite one? And if liquid, what's your favourite one? So I prefer liquid lipsticks. I am obsessed with the liquid lipsticks. I'm actually wearing one today, and this is the, let me get that for you guys. It is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Copenhagen. I love liquid lipsticks. I like lipsticks too, but if I go for a lipstick, I prefer for it to be matte. And I've explained that in my Are Your Lips Too Big video. I feel like because I have fuller lips, matte just works better for me. But I definitely prefer liquid lipsticks, and I really love the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. They're kind of like a moussey feeling, but they eventually dry matte, and that's what I'm wearing today. Ruchi34 asks, what's your current favourite song? Where are you originally from, like your roots? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? What's your favourite foundation and why? And also, can you do any story times, please? So my favourite song, oh, it's gonna be difficult. Okay, so I can tell you my favourite artist, like right now, that I'm obsessed with, and that's Jhené Aiko. I think I've said it before, but I'm in love with her. Like, she's just so gorgeous, and her music just gets me. It's not like turn up music, it's like in the zone, like zen, feng shui. Like, I just think of peace, and just, I love Jhené Aiko. And I also love 2088, or is it 2088, whichever it is. And that's basically Big Sean and Jhené Aiko collab. Honestly, because it has Jhené Aiko in it, that's why I love the group. So yeah, 2088, I love their whole album on Spotify, amazing. And what else? Yeah, so 2088 and Jhené Aiko, all of her song. Oh my gosh, no, that song, excuse my language, Bitches and Hoes. That is my tune. Oh my god, it's That is my song. I love Bitches and Hoes. I think it's all like B's and H's, but it stands for Bitches and Hoes, and that is my jam. I love it. I love her. She's just Jesus. I love her. Oh, where are you originally from? Like your roots. A lot of people ask me that. So if you're wondering, ethnicity wise, my parents are Nigerian. A lot of people don't believe me. They're like, oh my gosh, you don't look Nigerian. I'm like, does Nigerians have a look? But yeah, but I was telling my friends this like a month ago, or like a month or two ago. I really want to do like DNA, like ancestry DNA, because a lot of people are from multiple areas they don't know of. Like I could be like Nigerian, Ghanaian, I could be like actually British, like ethnicity wise. So I really want to do like ancestry DNA and see where like my ancestors are from, and see where I'm actually originally from, because that would be really good. And where do you see yourself in 10 years? Do you know what? I always say that I don't like to think about the future, like not like that, but I usually get nervous. I'm a very nervous person sometimes when I can't control something, and the future is something that you just can't control. And so when I think about it, I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I just focus on the present and what I can do now. And right now I'm filming a video, so I have control over that. But in 10 years, I have no control over that, and it scares me sometimes to think that I can't control it. But hopefully successful, hopefully happy, hopefully found someone, you know, that is beautiful. Hopefully traveling a lot, because I want to travel. So yeah. And what's your favorite foundation? My current favorite foundation is the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra 24 Hour Makeup. I love this. I'm wearing it to, actually I'm just a lie, I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing the Stila foundation today, but that foundation, just, I feel like it's my skin but better. Like it's not full coverage. I would say it's probably about medium coverage, so it's perfect for everyday use. I love it. It's so lightweight. I don't feel like I have anything on. It doesn't transfer, and it just looks really good on my skin. So yeah, I really like that foundation. And can you do any story times? The thing is that I want to do story times, but I feel like I can't because I don't have any stories to tell. A lot of people, I don't want to be that person that does story times and the stories are not true, or the stories are somebody else's, because I have stories, but they're other people's stories, and I don't want to be that person that does a story that does not relate it to me, because I kind of find it irritating when people tell a story, they go on and then it's like, oh, this happened to my friend, and it's like, why are you doing a story time? So I don't know, I need to think of a couple stories that may be interesting, but I don't have an interesting life, I don't think. So hopefully I want to do like more topic related videos and stuff like that. So hopefully I can get around to doing story times if I find that I have any interesting stories. But I don't want to do a story that's either not interesting or or something that didn't actually happen to me. Deborah V asked, have you ever been to Paris? If no, do you plan to? PS, I love you and what you're doing. Kisses from Paris. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And have I been to Paris? Have I been to Paris? I've been to France, but I don't know if I've been to Paris. It was a really long time ago. I was like, I don't know, like 10, 11. Have I been? I think I have been to Paris, but it was only for like 2 days, and I can barely remember anything. But I would really love to go there because it's literally like around the corner. I feel like France is, you can literally just get a train from London to France. Like it's that quick to get there. Like I could go to France today if I wanted to. But yeah, I'd definitely love to come to France. Yeah, so I don't know when, but hopefully sometime, considering that it's not that far. And if XO asks, what is your nationality and how old are you? And like I said, I've already answered that question. So that is the end of this Q&A. It has been a long video. This is literally 23 minutes. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you have any video requests, also feel free to comment that. Like I said, I want to do more like topic related videos. So if you have a topic that you want for me to talk about, or you want my kind of opinion on it, leave that in the description box down below. But I thank you so much. Thank you so much to those of you who've been subscribing. Like my goal was to reach 10,000 subscribers and I'm at like 6,000 plus. So that is a huge milestone, and I'm so appreciative and I'm so thankful for all of you lovely people. So I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.